and D. C seventh, C sharp 7, D 7, D sharp 7, E 7, F 7, F sharp 7, G 7, G sharp 7, A 7, A sharp 7, D 7, C 7. They also play, they add the low E string, playing the G or the 5th, C 7th. See, this is an important chord here, too. C7 over G. And then E over G, E over E. But this is normally thought of as a 5-string or 5th-string chord because it's like the C chord, movable C chord. Bring down the 4th finger and then it becomes movable. This is the movable form on the 6th string, which you know. Movable form on the 6th string. Then there's the minor 7. Minor 7th, and of course minor 6. Minor 7th on the 5th string. Minor 6th, C minor 6, which is just like C minor 7, but the 3rd string goes down 1. Minor 7, minor 7 flat 5. The 5th is lowered to a flatted 5th, C minor 7 flat 5, also known as C half diminished. These two are on the same fret. It's like a D minor on top, isn't it? See, a lot of your more sophisticated chords are just simple major and minor chords. But they have different bass notes, right? So this could be thought of as, let's say, instead of D minor, E flat minor over C. And E flat minor over C is C minor 7 flat 5. So when you can recognize these shapes, it helps you too to extract the triads from the 4-part chords. Instead of it being a C minor 7 flat 5 or C half diminished, it's really just like a D minor form, E flat minor up 1 with a different bass note. There's E flat minor, minor 7 flat 5. And then, of course, the 9th chord. 9th chord is a major scale derivative. So a 7th chord, 9th chord is a 7th chord. A dominant 7th chord always possesses a 5 function. Alright? If you're playing any of these chords or any of these chords, you're going to resolve, right? So C7 is the 5th of F, D7 is the 5th of G, E7 is the 5th of A. If you look very carefully at all these notes, try to relate them to the major scale. Here's A major. Okay, so this chord contains all the notes that are contained within the A major scale. It's E9, and it's a dominant function, meaning a 5-7 chord. Dominant function is always 5-7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5th note of the scale generates its own 7th chord. There's E7. There's E9. Here's another E7. E7 too. E7. Looks like A7 on top of the fretboard. So you gotta learn all these. E7 again. Major scale chords. bring that note down 1, we learned this today. The 2nd and 3rd fingers are on the 5th and 3rd strings. Then you bar 4th, 3rd, and 2nd. So what happens there? E7 flat 9. Every note here is in the A harmonic minor scale, which is the gypsy sound and the Jewish sound, the Greek sound. Sounds very ethnic. Right, so especially when it's combined with pure major. So this scale then is what really relates to that chord. E7 flat 9 is a 5/7 chord that resolves to A minor. Right, so this would just resolve to like a regular minor. See, like when you play a minor 6 chord, that's not harmonic minor anymore. But every chord, every time you change something or add, let's say, add another number, add an extension or tension tone, it changes the scale relationship. So, like this is different. Melodic minor. All you have to do is listen to this, how melodic minor agrees with this chord, and how Dorian also agrees with this chord. But if I play, it's the wrong chord for that, right? See, that is a chord that would work, even though it's not really a minor chord. It would work because I'm playing all the notes of the scale. So chords are just selected tones from scales. So when we're in a minor key, A minor, the correct dominant 7th chord, or 5/7 chord to play, is E7 flatted 9th. Another option you have here is the Hendrix Chord, which is a little different too, because then it's not a pure harmonic minor any longer. The Hendrix Chord is a diminished chord derivative. That's kind of interesting. I don't know if you've ever thought about that before, but there's a diminished. It sounds very similar, huh? Most people don't think of it like that. And the Hendrix Chord, the E7 sharp 9, also, it's, oh, I forgot what I was going to say. Damn it. Too much stuff in my head. So E7 flat 9 is a dominant chord with an alteration, but it has the same, it's the same quality really as like a flatted 9th. Use a different scale, but works the same way. So a lot of people use them interchangeably. E7 sharp 9, E7 flat 9, or one right after the other. Joe Pass did it all the time. Interesting, huh? So this is a diminished sound that can resolve to either major or minor. So it's another one of those real like ambiguous type sounds, but the harmonic minor situation that we were talking about before is not, right? So E7, this would be in the key of A major. And if I play E7 flat 9, we're in the key of harmonic minor. And harmonic minor is a scale that's used interchangeably with natural minor. So harmonic minor actually defines the keys, the minor keys, better than the minor scale itself, better than Aeolian. This chord is a relative, of course, of the diminished chords. Each one of these diminished chords is, see the position? Okay, each one of these diminished chords is E7 flat 9, so it's easy to learn the inversions. You just run diminished chords up every 4 frets and you have E7 flat 9. Okay, I'm going to finish it here. We'll do more later.